Welcome to the basics of Zoom. In this video, we will go over the recommended settings for your meeting, scheduling your Zoom classes in D2L, and the basics of running a Zoom class. Let's start by going over the recommended meeting settings in Zoom. First, open the web address stleo.zoom.us and log in with your St. Leo username and password. Once you are in, select Settings and then In-Meeting Basics. The first two settings we want to look at are Chat and Polls. For the Chat feature, make sure that everyone and anyone directly is selected so all users can use the chat feature. I also recommend allowing the host and co-host the ability to save the chat in case there is important information that was mentioned that you want to save. The second setting is meeting polls and quizzes. I recommend having the allow host to create advanced polls and quizzes and allow alternative hosts to add or edit polls and quizzes selected. Breakout rooms is a great feature to use with your class in Zoom. Make sure it is enabled and all three features are checked. Now let's take a look at the recording settings. Go to the email notification section and you will see the setting on cloud recording. Make sure this is enabled and check boxes are selected. You have three other optional settings you can activate as well. To get the other recording settings, select Settings on the left-hand menu and then Recording tab above. You will see a section called Cloud Recording. Make sure you enable this feature. There are other settings below to where you can further customize how you want to record your meetings. I suggest you check those out. Now we have our Zoom settings ready to go. We need to schedule our Zoom classes for the semester. You will first need to open up your D2L course shell, then select Activities, then Zoom. Now select the Schedule a New Meeting button. Once you pull up the page, you will find that the topic is already filled in. Now you can proceed to setting the first day of class and the duration. The next step is to set up a reoccurring meeting for each of your Zoom classes. Select Reoccurring Meeting and then choose Repeat every week. Choose the days of the week. For the end date, choose the last day of class. Now, under Security, choose Only authenticated users can join meetings and then select the Save button. Now that you have your meeting set up, you can find it under Upcoming Meetings. When you are ready to start the meeting, just select the Start button. The student can access the meeting from the same place. The Start button will be replaced by a Join button for the students. Once you pull up your Zoom meeting, you will see the meeting controls below. We will go over a few of the basics in order to get you started in your meeting. The first thing you want to do is check your audio settings. To do this, you will need to select the arrow next to the Unmute button. You will want to select the correct speaker and microphone. Once you have those selected, choose Test Speaker and Microphone to make sure they are working. Now select the video icon. Then select the camera you want to use. You can choose to blur your background, choose a virtual background, or add a video filter to your video. Let's take a look at the security settings in your meeting. Select the security button. You can see that you have multiple options to control what participants can and can't do. The 4 that are checked are the recommended features that should be enabled for students to participate. If you want students to share their screen, you can also select that one as well. The last feature we will look at is Share Screen. This feature allows you to share your screen with the other participants. Start by selecting the Share Screen. A window will appear with different options to share your screen. You can share the entire screen or individual applications that are running on your computer. Once you have the one you want, select the blue Share button. Now you will be sharing your screen with all the participants. Now that you've gone through the Zoom meeting basics, we recommend that you run your own test session before you have your first Zoom class. Once everything is ready to go, you are ready to host your Zoom class. For more information on Zoom, check out the description below for further links.